In the name of Allah, most gracious, most compassionate. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are fine. Dear students, welcome to Pakistan International School Doha Qatar free learning program. Dear students, this lecture is prepared for Grade 10 Pakistan Studies by Department of Social Sciences, and I am your teacher, Mrs. Rabia Imtiaz Sohail. Kindly keep pen in your hand to note down the important points while watching video, because you will have to answer questions at the end. If you find anything difficult, feel free to ask. Dear students, today you will learn Chapter 5 History of Pakistan 2. Dear students, the topic for today's lesson is Zulfiqar Ali Bhutto era. Learning objectives. My dear students, at the end of the lesson you will be able to tell about the functioning of Zulfiqar Ali Bhutto's government, to identify main events during 1971 to 77, and main aspects of economic reforms during 1971 to 77. Will be able to solve worksheet. Political career. My dear students, now we are going to study about political career of Zulfiqar Ali Bhutto. In 1957, Bhutto became the youngest member of Pakistan's delegation to the United Nations. In 1958, he became Pakistan's youngest cabinet minister and was assigned Ministry of Water and Power. In 1963, Bhutto became foreign minister. 20 December 1971 to 5 July 1977. My dear students, now we are going to study about the main events during 20 December 1971 to 5 July 1977 in Bhutto career. Zulfiqar Ali Bhutto served as the fourth president of Pakistan from 1971 to 1973. He served as civil martial law administrator on 29 December 1971. He was the first civilian martial law administrator of the country. He served as the 9th Prime Minister of Pakistan from 1973 to 1977. He was also the founder of the Pakistan People's Party, PPP, and served as its chairman until his execution in 1979. The screen in front of you is showing first speech by Zulfiqar Ali Bhutto. In order to create a new spirit in the nation, enable them to face the challenging conditions and to make people aware of his policies, he made his first speech the same day, which gave new determination and zeal to the morale of the Pakistani people. He said, "The country is facing a serious crisis. I have taken over at a time when the history of Pakistan has reached its turning point. I have to build a new and progressive Pakistan which the Quaid-e-Azam dreamed. It is my belief that it will definitely be done." Now my dear students, in order to know about reforms of Zulfiqar Ali Bhutto, you must first know what is nationalization. So my dear students, nationalization is the term used when the government takes the control of anything that was owned private previously. In order to prevent unfair exploitation and large-scale labor issues, fair distribution of income from national resources, and to keep means of generating wealth in public control. Nationalization was the policy that was implemented by Zulfiqar Ali Bhutto. Now we will study main aspects of economic reforms of Zulfiqar Ali Bhutto during 1971 to 1977. Nationalization of industries. Bhutto, according to his promise, restored the economic order that was badly shaken by the war. In the Ayub regime, wealth was concentrated in few hands that led to a visible class difference in the society. Bhutto tried to overcome the situation by nationalization. Nationalization of banks and insurance companies. Banks were also nationalized in 1974. They were placed in the hands of government on the financing of banks. By a presidential order of 19 March 1972, 32 life insurance companies were also nationalized. Labor reforms. Bhutto government announced the new labor policy on 10 February 1972. In order to satisfy the militant labor force. Agricultural reforms. Bhutto announced reforms limiting land ownership and a government takeover of over 1 million acres to distribute to landless peasants. End of Bhutto's government. During the election of 1977, all the political parties started a campaign against the People Party. They formed an alliance called Pakistan National Alliance. The National Alliance blamed Bhutto of rigging the polls and boycotted the national elections held in March 1977. When the situation worsened, Zia-ul-Haq, the then army chief, overthrew Bhutto government and declared martial law on 5 July 1977. This was all about today's lecture. If you have any question, ask your subject teacher. Watch the given video 2 times attentively and note down main points. This practice will help you in answering quiz questions, solving MCQs, and answering the given questions. Thank you for being attentive. See you all in our next session. Take care and Allah Hafiz.